Hello there, Bradley from B-Rad TV here to ask, what does real world motivation look like? In reality, we're not all fighting Thanos, we're not all competing for Mr. Olympia, we're not all Olympic level athletes, we're just people living lives. So all this hardcore, intense motivation, how does that apply to us in the real world? Is it me sat here drinking this beer? And now I haven't been drinking. My dad got me 2 of these Samuel Adams beers as a treat, and I'm cracked open the first one to have on this video. You'll probably see why. So I had a bit of a break from YouTube, wasn't in a great place. Then I came back, put a couple of videos up recently, and now 5 days ago from when I'm filming this, my relationship ended. There's no bad blood, nothing really bad happened. She just wasn't happy. It wasn't my decision, it was a bit of a shock, so I think it's like hurting me. That's what I'll say about that. And as you know from my YouTube, I'm emotional, sensitive, passionate, creative. I can love a lot, but I can hurt a lot too. But this isn't my first sort of serious breakup. So I sort of have a sort of frame of reference, things that happened in the past. But I don't want to dwell on, say, the relationship or even the breakup. I want to look at now my response to it and what I've done in these 5 days. The first morning after it happened, I got out of bed, I went out and I just got a haircut. It wasn't particularly long, but I needed the sides trimmed anyway. That was something I did. Because we lived together, I then had to start looking for places to live. I phoned some people, and I think within half an hour there was one nearby, and I'd actually viewed one and had that as an emergency backup plan. And that was before midday. I knew what didn't want to happen, and it was sucky, and I was hurting. I still am hurting. Didn't have an appetite, hadn't eaten any breakfast. I was just like, I've got to get out of the house. I know that, I've got to do something. 5, 6 years ago, when a relationship ended and I hadn't done it before, it took me months. So that first day, viewings, haircut, and I went to work. And that was hard, that was really quite tough, but thankfully I had good colleagues, supportive colleagues. Just in a nutshell, I sort of let them know my situation, and they just let me know that they were there for me, so that was really good. The next day, my family came to see me. So I put jeans on, did my hair, put a jacket on, and we went out for a Sunday lunch. I couldn't quite stomach a big roast, but I had cotton chips, and I enjoyed that. So I got out of the house, I sort of made myself presentable. I cried in front of my family, I don't mind that. I've done it in the past, yeah. Next day, I look at more places, do as many viewings as I can. Now this isn't for like my own apartment, this is for like a rented room in a shared house. Do a few more viewings, nothing's really grabbed me. A few days after this now, I'm gonna have to go back to work. And what's happened is, say my partner is away and she'd be coming back. I'm going away with work, you know, I travel with work. I told myself I'm not going to let me be in the same house. And not because I wouldn't want to be, it's because I really want to be. I wouldn't want to travel away with work, come back, have to organise things. It'd make it so hard for both of us. I just told myself I'm not going to let that happen. A few days later now, it hasn't happened. Let me get back on track with the story. So one of the places then the next morning, put all my eggs in one basket. I get there, not great, awful actually. They must have photoshopped the pictures, said it was a double room, single room. One of the windows is broken. There were no bins in the kitchen because the landlady said no one empties them. So you had to sort of make your food, put it in like a tray, I don't know, then carry it out to the big bins outside. It was obscene. So my foolproof plan, that wasn't the first initial backup. This is one that I put all my eggs in one basket with. That didn't work out. But then that day, something came on the market, a little room with a kitchenette, which for me is perfect, my gym thing. And I asked the guy for a viewing. I phoned him up and he said, oh, I'm not doing viewings until Thursday or something. I'm in another country. And it was a bit of a Hail Mary. I just was completely honest with him. I laid all my cards on the table, told him my situation, and he agreed. He said, right, I'll meet you the next morning. So it was not lucky, but I asked for that, I looked for that, I wanted it, I put myself out there. So that was yesterday. I then saw him this morning, saw the place and said, right, I'll take it, I'll move in. And he was a bit shocked and started saying all the stuff that he needs and things like that. And I sort of reiterated my situation and said, look, I've got the money right now, deposit for the rest of the month, anything. And he did it. I'm here. It's now, I think, about 6 p.m. That was 10 a.m. I viewed it. Luckily, my dad was available, had his car, 2 trips, moved everything from my now girlfriend's place, ex-girlfriend's place. Ooh, moved everything here, and then we went to a food shop, did a bit of a food shop for me. He got me a couple of beers, because I'm not planning on getting drunk, I don't want that. I'm glad I'm in a place where I don't need that. Again, I might explain that in my next video. All my stuff is in bags, it's all over the floor. I've spent the last 4 or 5 hours, because the place is being done up so brand new, there was still dust everywhere, like sawdust, building dust. So I had to put all of my stuff in one room, blitzed the kitchen area, put all my stuff in the cupboards, then moved everything into the kitchen, blitzed the bedroom area, hoovered, dusted, wiped up everything. And while I was cleaning, I just got my phone out and I just put on unlimited hour-long motivational things on YouTube, and I thought, I'm going to get it done. I've done that today. And now I've just sat down, and I wasn't going to make a YouTube video. The next one was going to be how to cope with heartbreak and relationship breakups and things, or just at least what I'm doing for it. But when I started unpacking things, I just thought, this is just too mad, how much it shocked me and how upset I sort of still am. The fact that I've done all of this. I knew what I wanted and I got up and did it, even though I was effing upset. That is real world motivation. 5 days ago, living with my ex, doesn't want to be with me anymore. I'm going to work the next day. I've then got 3 days off before I travel away, and then she's coming back from her parents, and it would have been living together. And in those 5 days, I've not only moved in, I've found an incredible place. If I was buzzing at the moment, I would be over the moon, and I'm proud of myself. So just a quick update, and I want to highlight what motivation and getting out and doing things does and means in the real world, in the day-to-day of living our lives. Well done, Bradley. I've had support from friends and family, and even some of the people that got me on Instagram and messages on here, they've been messaging me, supporting me, so I want to thank you for that. I say, I'm here for you, like, I motivate you, and I hope this video will motivate someone. You can see what you can do if you just... Also, I don't want to sound like I'm saying positive thinking, but if I sat there and gave up and thought, oh my god, it's all over, which I actually did think, and that still pops in there every now and again, but I didn't let that take control. I decided what I was gonna do. I was gonna move out. I did it. Thank you for listening to this. Watch out for the next video. I'll put some more stuff in about exactly what I was thinking and doing that helped me and hopefully help you as well. I'll end now. I'm going to misquote Mickey, Rocky's trainer from Rocky 5. Well, every time that life's getting you down, you feel like you can't get up, you're hurting, and you're feeling like, that's it, there's going to be a little angel on your shoulder. And this little angel's going to be sat there when you think you can't get up and you've got nothing left. This little angel is going to say, get up, you son of a bitch, because B-Rad loves you. Whew. Yeah. Powerful stuff, man. Whew. Thanks for watching. Look after yourselves, girls and guys. Take care and be rad.